Hello everyone, Veronica Moonlove here with your week 2 of rituals and spells for this Libra season. I am all decked out for Halloween because it is officially October. So thank you so much for joining me once again. Let's go ahead and get started. So this week I thought we would do spell work specifically for forgiveness. Now what I think that we can learn from Libra as a sign in general. Libras are all about balance. They are the diplomat. They see both sides to a story. So they've got a very forgiving nature because of that. Because this is their strong suit, I thought it would be a great idea to do some spell work around forgiveness. Forgiveness is something that I think everyone has to learn a lesson with, whether that's forgiving yourself, forgiving someone else, forgiving your parents, whatever that may be. There's always room for forgiveness. And when we forgive, we're able to release and let go of any sort of burdens, of any wounds, anything that is weighing us down. Forgiveness is very important. So this week is all about forgiveness. So let's go over the tools that you're going to need for this spell work. Now remember, if you don't have all of these tools, I will list some alternatives. Use what you have. Don't go out and spend any money. We only need 4 things for the spell work, okay? So the first thing that we're going to need is a candle of some sort. It does not matter on the color. This is not going to be our like a working candle. It won't be the focal point, so don't worry about that. Just utilize any candle and make sure to have a protector just in case. Second thing we're going to need is a cauldron, something that is fire safe so you can burn, we're going to be burning today, your spell work. Next thing you're going to need is a dried bay leaf, okay? The bay leaf has to be dry because we're going to be burning this, so it'll be a little bit more difficult to burn if it is a newer bay leaf. So if you have a bay leaf, dried bay leaf, and then a blue marker, okay? So the reason why we're utilizing blue, just to go into that a little bit more, we're doing some color correspondences. Blue is a great color for forgiveness, so if you were just wondering that. Now, alternatives. If you don't have a candle, utilize a lighter or a match, something that's going to ignite a flame so that you're able to burn your bay leaf. If you don't have a cauldron, use any sort of fire-safe vessel. It has to be fire-safe though, so don't forget about that. You don't want to just put it in plastic. It'll melt it, so utilize something that is fire-safe. And then as far as a bay leaf, bay leaves are really great for releasing and letting go. Also great for manifestation if you're into that and want to do more manifestation work. But in this case, we're going to utilize it for releasing. So that is why we're utilizing a bay leaf. But if you don't have a bay leaf, you can simply use paper. It's no biggie. Paper burns as well. And then if you don't have a blue marker, if you have a blue pen, that should work. And then if you don't have a blue pen, any sort of writing utensil will be fine. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this spell work. So step 1 is going to be meditation, okay? Meditation is very important when you are doing any sort of spell work. Meditation helps you to connect with the alpha brainwave state, meaning that it aids in connecting with your psychic abilities. It puts you in a form of hypnosis, and it also aids in visualizing. So when you're actually trying to do spell work, there's a lot of visualization that goes along with that. So it helps you to get into that mood. So any form of meditation should be fine. If you want to do 15, 10, 5 minutes, whatever works for you, whatever you have time for, just make sure you're doing meditation. Step 2, now you're going to take your blue marker and your bay leaf, and you're going to write down what it is that you want to forgive. Is it someone? Is it yourself? Is it, whatever that may be, write that down and try to narrow it down to one word if possible. It makes it a lot easier for your intentions to be released. So in this case, I wrote myself, if you can see it. onto the bay leaf, and that is what I'm going to be focusing on forgiving and releasing. So step 3, you're going to take your bay leaf and you're going to place it over your heart, and I want you to think whatever it is that you are forgiving or you're releasing. We want to think it because, even though these issues have caused us strife or wounds or stress, anxiety, whatever, they have also taught us lessons and ways. So we do want to be thankful for that. So go ahead and place it over your heart and say, I'm thankful for the lessons I've learned. Step 4, then I want you to light your candle. You'll want to make sure it's lit. I want you to go ahead and open your cauldron. If it does have a top, go ahead and open it so that you can place your intention inside. And then you're going to say out loud, I forgive, and then list whatever it is that you forgive for, and then list whatever it is that you're forgiving this said thing for, and I release the weight of these wounds, so mote it be. And then I want you to burn the bay leaf and then place it in the cauldron. So it's going to look something like this. I forgive myself for not meeting my deadlines, and I release the weight of these wounds, so mote it be. Step 5. So now you want to meditate again, and I want you to really ground in this meditation, meaning try to touch the ground in some way, whether you're sitting down, laying down, or you have your feet connected to the earth. And as you are meditating, visualize energy coming from the earth and then also going back into the earth. What I like to do is think about the phrase, I take the energy I need and I release the energy I don't back into the earth. And this is just really ensuring that you are grounding. If you also want to treat yourself after the spell work, you can have a piece of chocolate or any kind of snack that is really going to put you back down onto the earth and ground you. Step 6. So after we have meditated, our bay leaf should have completely burned down into an ash. Sometimes it does not fully burn down, and don't take that as a sign or anything. It is simply science at the end of the day. A good way to kind of avoid that is you can take a paper clip, and when you are burning your bay leaf, you can do it on both ends so that the fire meets in the middle and the bay leaf is fully burned down. So don't let that freak you out. But what I want you to do is go ahead and take your vessel with the ashes inside, and you can see it in there. And because Libra is an air season, we're going to utilize our breath to dispose of our spell work. So you're going to go outside, you're going to take your cauldron or your fire-safe vessel, and I want you to blow out the ashes into the earth. And essentially we are utilizing the element of Libra to release our intention, and that will be the end of the spell work. And that concludes our spell work for this week 2 in Libra season. Once again, thank you so much for joining me for this series. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can also follow me at Veronica_Moonlove on Instagram and TikTok. Thank you so much once again, and feel free to comment any future ideas or spells or rituals that you'd like for me to go over, or any content related to witchcraft I'm open to. And yeah, thank you so much, everyone, and have a spooky day.